Hello everybody, welcome back to another Lichess 45 league game. I'm excited to be with you guys, still getting everything set up, but I think we're pretty much ready to go. My opponent is much higher rated than I am by 38 points, so it should be a fairly even game. I didn't get a chance to do any prep for him, and now I'm finding out that he's an E4 player. I think I'd like the game to be fairly sharp, so I think I'll respond with the Sicilian. My goals for today are to be very disciplined and to calculate through as many lines as possible, to not get tired. There's Braden. What's up, Braden? Braden is our highest rated player. I don't know if he can see when I say anything in the chat, but that's alright. Just this color. Okay. Yeah, doing things a little bit differently today. I think I'm gonna adjust the brightness up just a little bit. Just a little. Sorry for the shaking of the camera. You guys aren't here to see me anyway, you're here to see the chest. Now, is that a little too bright? That's probably a little too bright. Just can't get it right. That's way too bright. There we go. That's better. Maybe. How do I adjust the camera so that my face looks different? Wouldn't that be nice? Wow, okay. Interesting. Revealing an attack, blocking the threat. Is it a little early though? Maybe I can get a tempo. Tempo. Now if I do that, then I block the attack here. So maybe I'll go the other way. And just see if he goes for it. This blocks the threat. Of course, then I have to defend against another threat, but by that point, I'll be able to take the knight. I think his best move is just to play here. Is this... Okay, this is not the line. This is an Italian game. Yeah. Okay. Ninja guy. Ninja guy. Okay. Italian game. It's not often that I'm on the receiving end of the Italian game. Usually I'm on the offensive. I think I just want to play here. Get the knight out. Can I delay castling that long? Start focusing on the d5 square. Is that good against the Italian? I think the Italian doesn't go very well with the Sicilian. I think that's why they call it that the Sicilians got used to seeing it. Yeah, let's try it. I don't know. Now, usually you like to get the light score bishop out, but in this case he's going to be a necessary defender of the b7 square later on, so I think it's okay just leaving him there for now. Anything crazy I want to try? Not really. I mean, I guess I could try this and this if he takes. I've traded an outside pawn for some, not even traded. I've just moved an outside pawn to the center. That doesn't look so good. Do we respond with H whatever or E6? H6 or E6? I feel like I should control this square a little bit more, but everything's kind of lining up on the light square. So let's go ahead with the E6 plan. Maybe go for something like this. If he plays here, then I'll have to just load up on it, I suppose. At this point, him moving his... Oh, there we go. Okay. So do I waste a tempi here? Or do I spend the tempi? If I go here, he's probably not going to move his knight in. Because it's not really aiming at anything right now. He's probably just making good, solid developing choices. attack e5, e4. Woo. I'm just imagining here, if he doesn't do anything, he moves back or something like that. Push up, move it in. Try and get another one. Is it too early for the advance though? Should I just castle first in preparation for everything? Is it too early? It's probably too early. Should we just be safe? Safer, you know? Does this fall for anything? Wait a minute. If I do that, this take back doesn't make any sense. Then I got a knight hanging. Where could I go with him? Here, then there's a reveal. One way or another. Like that, maybe. Hold pat, get ready to castle. I still don't want this though. And I don't really want to move the same pawn twice in the opening. Losing a tempi. A tempi. That doesn't really look right. I don't really want to move this again though. Ooh, I almost mouse slipped. Queen up. Nah. Yeah, I don't know. Could try for this. Pretend it doesn't exist. That's my strategy. No, I'm just kidding. If here... I just don't like that. Looks weakening. Very, very weak. So a lot of things are too slow. Maybe now is the time to push here. If he pushes again, we have the option of taking, or the option of moving the knight out, overprotecting the G square. I can't take back. Okay. Let's get ready to castle. King safety is way more important. Maybe he saw that this was coming. It's possible. Probably he was just defending the e4 square. He's kind of a strategic kind of player. Okay, now we've got the Alekhines exchange variation. Yeah. Okay. Actually, this could work now. Because in the event of takes, we're pushing against the thing, and then this is still defended. I could push here and not really accomplish too much. I could castle. If I castle, he's gonna attack something. Probably this. I don't know what he's gonna attack, honestly. Castling seems to make a lot of sense, I think. Yeah, that Alekhines thing. What else do we have? We've got the queen out, giving check. This comes in. Yeah, I don't like it. It's a little too weakening, I think. Okay, so both the C pawns have been transferred to the D file. So we have equal pawns on both sides. I could castle first, inviting stuff in, inviting in an attack. He's got more clear sight of my king side than I do defense, and even than I do of his king. My only real questioning move is this. Let's calculate again. Takes, 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 hitting the bishop. The dark square bishop is defended. Castles comes after that, and then we play on. Is that worth giving up this file, though? He'd have to move back. Let's see. Up. Takes. Takes. He moves back. There's no real tactical advantage to it yet. So let's move back a move order, I think. I don't know. Gotta try something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see, though. He's playing pretty fast. Maybe he just knows this line a little bit better than I do. Yeah, I think the pawn structure seems to indicate that the king does want to castle this way, so that was probably a good decision. Do I have enough? Okay. I feel like I should be taking advantage of this somehow. Is this where we start to expand this way, though? Being that he doesn't really have any immediate threats. Should I just do this Najdorf kind of thing? Say, you're not coming this way? And then look for the d5 push? I don't know that I really want to break yet. Everything's so symmetrical. He's got a tempi of... The king has a... Luft now. Should I be trying to take this this rook? Here. How could I get there? Maybe that's the benefit of the d5 push. d5 takes. Oops. Let me make them different colors. d5 takes. He does something. Maybe he activates. Something like that. I come in. Eyeing up the square. He does something else. Like maybe this. Oh, okay. Preemptive. Do I go here? I think it's a free tempi, though. I think this is a free tempo. Okay, so it creates a weakness. Is this better? No, because then he attacks a piece while I have my queen in the way. I could do rook over, getting opposite the queen. I could still go d5. I definitely don't want him having this line of vision, I don't think. Oh, is this hanging? Wait a minute. This is hanging. Should I just take the pawn? Does he have an attack on me somehow? If he moves his bishop to like g5, I just move back. Not hanging the knight. Yeah, central pawn seems like worthy compensation, don't you think? I think so. Yeah, whatever. Let's do it. I think it's good. Hey, I'm up a pawn. I didn't even have to do anything too risky. I just went up a pawn. Does that mean I have to be careful now? Not to get the knight trapped? Or is there something more that I can look for? Is there a combination? Ooh, actually. Now d5 looks great, shutting out his bishop for the rest of the game and protecting the knight all at the same time. That looks great. I kind of want to do that. Okay, so now d5 could be taken. Could be met with bishop f6. No, it can't be, because it's attacking the knight. Let's not do that. I've been hanging pieces all day. I played a little bit this morning, just for funsies. Today is Labor Day where I am, which means in America that we have the day off from work. Tomorrow I'll be starting work back full-time, all the time. I won't have another day off other than weekends or whatever, but weekends I still work. I have another gig that I do, a side gig. Yeah, if he goes anywhere, really, I think I just respond with d5. Just looks really strong, that outpost square. I'm not really worried about exchanging off dark square bishops. That's his good bishop. Mine's not so good. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. David 252525 is watching. What's up? From England, across the pond. Actually, that's kind of cool. It also creates a retreat square. So it does a lot of things all at the same time. It gives a tempo on the bishop. It defends the knight. It blocks off his good bishop. His good bishop's kind of staring at a whole lot of nothing for the rest of the game. There's no real easy break coming up. Seems like a good situation. d5, baby. Gotta be careful, though. I mean, you know, mildly careful. It's hard to activate his knight now, isn't it? Hello, Braden and David 252525. Braden being the top player on my team with a 2184 rapid rating. What's his classical? 2174. Yeah, all of he's got a very tight compaction of ratings. Strong player from the US. Way to go, Braden. Someday I'll be like you. Someday I'll be good at chess too. Okay, let's not blunder. For instance, if here, don't forget that this is hanging. Okay. Stick with the plan, Stan. Stick with the plan. Yeah, I really like that move. It does lots of things all at the same time. I like it. Okay, what's the easiest way for him to activate his bishop? Probably here, in exchange, which I would gladly take. Okay, so outside of that, something like this maybe? Like if I were to ever expand here and he goes back, he's probably going to want to try and eye up this long diagonal. And if he were to ever try for these kind of things, I would probably do that. Yeah, I saw in the Lichess 4545 league, whatever. There's this general discussion thing or whatever, right? Where they talk about what should be allowed or encouraged, what should not be allowed or discouraged. Ah, he preempts it. Okay. Should we activate now somehow? Is now the time to activate the queen? Aim up on the queen side. What could we be looking at here? I don't really want to overwork this pawn, right? So this kind of an idea is probably not such a good idea, because then we could have an exchange here, and then the knight is hanging, and the queen could take it. So we want to avoid that. Kind of thinking queen b6. Of course, I could always move the knight back and establish the outpost square here, but, you know. Yeah, definitely don't want to push e5, even though it aligns pretty well here with this knight. Don't really want to open up the center at this point. How do we activate, though? Where's my light square bishop going to want to live eventually? Invade the queen side. Really, I should be focusing more on activating the rooks, though. Okay, so maybe this is the kind of idea I want to look at. So this would be a good preparatory move. Bishop's in the center. Can never be a bad thing. His rook's behind his lonely, lonely pawn here. An isolated pawn in the center. I think I've got a good chance here. I think it's a good start. If he wants to trade everything off, I say gladly. Because the queen is still here. Maybe that's the benefit of it, not developing the queen so soon. Do I even initiate it? Maybe I even initiate it and just say, well, I'm up a pawn. Let's get rid of all your attackers on the king side. No minor pieces have been exchanged yet, though. It's already moved 12. Wow. It's pretty good. That's one thing I noticed. If I ever get around to recording that video series that I was talking about of the openings in 6 moves. Ah, he finally develops. Okay. Okay, so here's an opportunity, I think. I don't know if it's an opportunity, but it's a thought. Of I can move back, making his connected knights like, because he can never really get into here. Allowing me to get a tempo on the bishop and then establish an outpost here. And if he exchanges there, that's a little more palatable, I think. Taking a piece that's kind of hard to activate. I mean, okay, so I could try for like this kind of thing, I suppose. Could I even just start this exchanging process right now? With the idea of moving the knight over to here and just trying to get some play on the queen side. I don't think I really want to do that yet. What do you think about knight f6, bishop d6, taking away the loose square? Eyeing up some more dangerous possibilities. I kind of just want to keep defenders over here. And then in that situation, we leave the pawn structure intact and get defenders over to the king side where we want to play, really. Seems like a good plan. Just come back. Defend. Gotta be careful, because any move like this could see a sacrifice. And I gotta remember now that I've moved this knight, now any move this way is no longer really an exchange. I don't have the third piece defending anymore. So I think I definitely want to go here, here, here. I just gotta be careful if he places his bishop here. I can't move an interfering piece because I definitely don't want to open up this king side any more than I have to. Is this really a prophylaxis move, or is it just an invitation to sacrifice? Maybe this move back was too much. Maybe not. I don't know. Ooh, is this an opportunity? Is that too much? Just winning a tempo on the queen? Also being able to move out the bishop to the b5 square like I kind of wanted to this whole time. Am I blundering it? Am I blundering something? I don't think so. He doesn't have anywhere on the long diagonal to go. I think this is just positive. I didn't really want to expand on the king side. I kind of wanted to move it over. However, that just looks too good to pass up. Too good to pass up. I think. I could be wrong. And it is defended, so that's a good thing. That's his good bishop. This is my good bishop. Yeah, get that piece activated. It's not the long diagonal, but it's a longer. It's a longer diagonal. Just take a tempo. Queen doesn't have a home on this side. He was probably trying to arrange this kind of thing, right? Okay, maybe a... That's not a Greek gambit, because a Greek gambit has the bishop there, right? What would you call that kind of gambit? The super duper gambit. Is this still a good move? I mean, okay, so if he moves here, I have the ability to prepare a take situation, because I don't have to move yet. If he goes here, I take this way. No, I just take with the pawn. Comes in, I block. I think I would still use the pin and not even take back yet and just prepare it with the rook. Okay, so it looks like a tempo anyway. Let's say he just backs off. Do I actually have this move now? Wow. Tempoing the queen again. Eyeing up the B2 square with a revealed attack on the queen and setting up sort of a windmill sort of situation. At which point I could probably take the rook and just be up the exchange. That looks okay. Man, that knight went a long ways. Went a long ways, and it all started with being able to activate this bishop. Looks good. Maybe I should go get a drink of water. I'm still playing kind of fast. I should have slowed down, but the tactics are just there, I think. Just looks like a tactic. Trying to start us off strong, Braden. We need a good week here. Last week was not so good. Not so hot to trot. Yeah, B2's gonna go. I'll be up two pawns and probably up the exchange. Now, what does he do with his queen? I mean, I could just take a draw here, but nobody wants that, right? Yeah, and he doesn't have time to save his rook either. Is there something better that I'm missing? I don't think so. This just looks strong. He's calculating hard, though. Hard and heavy. Hard, hot, and heavy. Probably something involved in this square. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. I mean, maybe he will just move the rook. No, he doesn't. Okay. I mean, we could force a draw, but let's just go up the exchange. What do I gotta be careful of? I gotta be careful of that square. That could work. With the knight, with the rook behind it. What are my defensive liabilities, I guess I should be thinking about? Now being up the exchange in two pawns, I should be okay. I should be inviting as many exchanges as possible now, shouldn't I? Okay, so these are the thoughts that come to my mind here. Eyeing up another exchange. That's not my great bishop. It's a nice defender, but that's about it. Start expanding on the queen side. Try and take away as many squares from the bishop as possible. Initiating these expansions. I don't think it's bad, is it? It's slow. Maybe I don't want to be as slow right now. Start making my own threats. Although this defender is very, very strong with that. Let's do it. I don't know. The only thing I gotta remember is that my bishop is now going to be hanging. But he has a nice square to go to. Now my pawn will be hanging too, but there's no easy way to really get at it. I have enough kingside defense, I think. Is this too slow to just expand? Maybe. I don't know. Let's give it a try. I got two pawns on this side. Those are What are the extra pawns, by the way? This is my extra pawn, and this is my extra pawn. Defend those at all costs. Nah, don't worry about it. Okay. Back here, this is the most active light square file. I just have to remember if he does something crazy like taking, I have to take back this way and just be up a piece, give the pawn back. He'll win back the 2 pawns, but I'll be up a piece for the 2 pawns, which being up the exchange sounds like a good idea. Whoa! The sacrifice! Wait a minute, that doesn't work, does it? Queen d5, queen takes d5 can just defend the light square bishop. Is there a tactic? I don't think so. Just defend it all. Defend everything. I think, right? Could that come in next? I can't believe he gave away his light square bishop. He resigned! Wow, that was a quick 45-minute game. If I'd have known that it would have been that quick, I would have... Hey, good game, SwoleBuddha. Couple blunders turned into more blunders, turned into more blunders. Should we analyze? Did I make any big blunders this move? This game? He was in a hurry, too. He was playing really fast. This will be the first time talking to Braden. Oh, he's gone. Trying to get us started off on the right foot. Okay, black was just winning at this point. Let's turn off the computer. What was it, a 21 move game? This will be a short YouTube video. Alright, e4. So we have the Italian. Patience. Blocking off the light square bishop. I feel like that was the thing that kind of caused the whole game to come into line. That was an interesting move too. I think I responded okay to it. The Alekhines exchange here. Castling ended up being just fine. The Najdorf sort of pawn. It's not the Najdorf because it's the move order is different. Just analyze real quick. At this point, he dropped the pawn, and I don't really know if he responded to it too well. I don't think. Just respond saying hello to Braden, my team captain, or at least the highest rated player. Yeah, he just dropped a pawn. Okay. Rook d1 threatening to open up the file. d5, I love that move. Oh, I love that move. I'll be interested to see if it was a mistake when I run the computer analysis. It just seemed to do so much. Gave his light square bishop kind of nothing to look at. This was pretty slow, but I kind of had an idea of that I wanted to... This was going to be the most active diagonal for that light square bishop, being my good light square bishop. I didn't really want to fianchetto him staring at my own, you know, d5 or whatever. Might be 2. Decent move, offering the exchange. I declined the exchange of knights. I just wanted it to be closed, a very closed game. I didn't want to open the center at all. That was a mistake, I think, for sure, because now it gives me a tempo on the queen. What would have been his best response? Really there? Is that really his best response? Maybe here? That comes it with the rook. He's trapped. Hey! Alright, queen e2, bishop e5. Yeah, that was definitely the turning point in the game. Tempo on the queen, reveal, up the exchange. He's moved the queen like 4 times in a row now, allowing me to develop even further. Rook b1, that was tricky. Now, what I thought he was going to do was to go something like this and just blast open at the file, like after I did this. Did I play? Yeah, I did. Aggressive. He thought I can see what he was thinking, that how do you just resist taking there? And then he's up the you know, he exchanges, he's up a pawn, he wins a pawn for it. He's got pieces in my camp. But yeah. Queen d5. A reasonable response. I was really afraid it would fall for something. But there's no quick way, with the late square bishop not being on the board anymore, there's no quick way to get the queen, to tempo the queen. All right, I think that'll do it. Let's run the computer analysis, see if I made any mistakes. Any big mistakes. Or maybe I should leave it there and not show you guys the computer analysis. Yeah, let me know what you think. And have a good day. Make sure to check out my channel on Twitch. You can find it at the bottom of the screen here. Check out my other YouTube videos in the series of Lichess 45 games and Lone Wolf games. And let me know what you think. Leave an analysis in the comments and come hang out with me on stream. Take it easy. Bye.